In the days of the prophet Elisha, there was a widow who was in great distress. Her husband had served God faithfully, but after his death, she was left with nothing. To make matters worse, creditors came demanding payment. Since she had no money, they threatened to take her 2 sons as slaves to pay off the debt. With a heavy heart, she ran to Elisha and cried out for help. Elisha asked her gently, "What do you have in your house?" The widow looked around at her empty home and replied, "Nothing except a small jar of oil." Elisha gave her strange but faith-filled instructions. "Go to your neighbors and borrow as many empty jars as you can. Don't gather just a few. Then go inside with your sons, shut the door, and pour oil into all the jars." The woman obeyed. She and her sons went from house to house, gathering every jar, pot, and container they could find. Then, behind closed doors, she picked up her little jar of oil. It didn't seem like much, but she began to pour. To her amazement, the oil flowed continuously, filling one jar, then another and another. Her sons kept bringing jars and she kept pouring. The oil did not run out until the very last jar was filled. Breathless, she went back to Elisha to tell him what had happened. Elisha said, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on what is left." From despair and hopelessness, this widow experienced God's abundant provision. What seemed like nothing in her house became the very thing God used to perform a miracle. Lesson: God can take the little you have and make it more than enough. Obedience and faith open the door to miracles. When you feel empty, God is able to fill you until your life overflows. If this story blessed you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories that inspire faith.